Hey folks, this is BestInSlot. Welcome back to Jurassic World Evolution 2. This is not Mods of the Week, but we are going to take a look at a very special mod made by, and I'm so sorry for this, kinda creativity with some help by Wonders GTA Gaming YT. And what they've done is basically bring out the LUX version of every single dinosaur, marine creature, and pterosaur in the entire game. Every single species in the game. So that's, I don't know how many dinosaurs, but lots and lots of creatures. 80, 90 creatures, whatever it is, in the final game, all with a LUX variant. So today we're going to check out 15 of them, 5 for each of those 3 groups. You can download them. I'm going to link the mod down below. You can download the entire package and easily install them, or you can download mods one by one. You can just pick and choose the creatures you want. There's also a full gallery on the Nexus page of every single one of those creatures, if you want to check that out as well. Of course, I would recommend backing up your game before you do this, so you can replace your creatures, or you'd have to reinstall it, blah, 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 blah. Either way, very exciting stuff. I've darkened my screen in preparation, as you can probably tell. I actually think this is what nighttime should look like anyway. The nighttime in the game is very, very bright for my liking, but I've darkened my screen in preparation. Let's get started. Let's check out some of these crazy creatures. So I picked out a few that I thought people would be interested in: the Rex, the Spinosaurus, the Dilophosaurus, and then I picked out a few that are crazy, basically. So let's get started. Okay, that's a pretty cool start. So basically, if you want to use this mod, you'll have to set your dinosaurs to either the Rana or the Calcarana skin, whatever it's called. I can't quite remember the name. The second one as well. And the first one will give you the pink with the little dashes of blue, and the second one will give you the mainly blue with the little dashes of pink, like you'll have seen on the Parasaurolophus Lux. So you just pick either of those two patterns, and you'll get your Lux Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is pretty awesome. Now, what this does is, it's kind of what I was thinking about, theorizing about in the Mods of the Week video last time. It's just taking the existing dinosaur pattern and applying the LUX behavior to it, essentially. The LUX pattern, the LUX texture, whatever you want to call it. It's applying the LUX to the existing dinosaur pattern. So it's always going to highlight the pattern you would apply typically, but, you know, makes it shiny, basically. And that's why some dinosaurs are crazy and some dinosaurs aren't. I think maybe we can do custom LUX patterns and stuff like that, assumedly, because people have already managed to change patterns in the past. But, okay, it's very cool. It's very cool. It really is. Right, anyways, we've got lots to do, so let's get started. Spinosaurus next. So this is the Calcarona one. You can see there, it's more blue. So as you can see, sometimes the pattern works really well, like the sail there looks fantastic, looks really, really cool, and the head looks a little bit bizarre, to say the least. So, oh, the tail's quite nice as well. This is actually a really interesting way of very visibly showing what areas of dinosaurs are patterned and what areas aren't, because sometimes the pattern's really subtle. It's actually not that easy to tell. But that really isn't a problem anymore. Right. The Dilophosaurus I chose just because I'm excited to see the frill, hopefully, and we may pause the game briefly to get a snap of that when they pop out. Very cool. Okay, just stop there for a second. There you go. Yeah, I really like that as well. You'll see this quite a lot where I think it's either a faint pattern or something like that, but either way, a lot of the dinosaurs have this like big sheen of sort of half and half colour and darkness with them, and it looks very strange, like it does there on the frill, you know, these bits around the edge and around the blue itself. But either way, pretty bloody cool looking. Well done, Dilo. There they are. You're never going to lose your dinosaurs ever again. In case you haven't noticed, I'm alternating between Rana and Calcarana. All the dinosaurs use those two skins. All the creatures, I should say, because we are going to take a look at the marines. Now, your Ankylosaurids and your Stegosaurids and stuff like that, in particular, the ones with anything with like plating on the back. This is actually one of the more chill ones, it must be said. But they look a little bit crazy. And that's why I wanted to showcase the Sauropelta. And this is, as I say, probably one of the more tame ones, but they tend to look like they're absolutely covered in the LUX effect. It's kind of crazy looking, but still pretty cool actually. Highlighting all the nodules there, all the bony bits on the back on the armor plating. Very cool. Right, one more dinosaur to look at now. I chose Herrerasaurus very specifically because on the preview images, it looks absolutely bonkers. I think Herrerasaurus' default pattern covers essentially the entire body, so prepare yourselves for the shiniest dinosaur that's ever existed. Why is the inside of the mouth glowing? Why is this so crazy? Look at how shiny this bloody thing is. It looks like it's being birthed in a star or something like that. It's absolutely bonkers. Why is it so crazy? Why is there a pattern everywhere? Why is the inside of the mouth and the eyeballs and like under the feet? The entire dinosaur is patterned, essentially. They glow from a million miles away. They look incredible. I really like it in a jokey sort of way. I don't know if I'd ever use this for anything. Maybe for the horror mod, question mark? I could kind of see it. I'm not sure. For the horror park we're building. I mean, this is a little crazy. You'd have to look at the list. As I say, on Nexus, you could pick out your favourite dinosaurs. But my temptation to build like a LUX park, basically a park with just these dinosaurs, a nighttime park, it's all glim, glam, shiny and looking like this, I think could be something really cool. Right, let's move on and check out some pterosaurs. Didn't pick any of these based on what I saw on the Nexus, just picked out 5 cool pterosaurs, basically. Let's check them out. Dum dum. Da 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 dum dum. Okay, Tapejara there. I was excited about this one just because the pattern on the crest I thought would look pretty cool, and indeed it does, but even the pattern along the rings along the wings is really nice looking as well. Maybe a little bit over the top, as so many of them are, but still pretty awesome. And next on our list we have, of course, we had to bring in the Pteranodon. A bit more subtle. You on your own, buddy? I'm sorry. I didn't turn on my egg fixing thing until the end. I'm a little concerned that maybe this is a little bit too dark for people, so I'm just going to set my screen back up to what I would consider my default brightness, which is 0.53. There we go. Although it doesn't showcase the brightness quite as well as, you know, it would. But, yeah, alright, Pteranodon's pretty cool. I think I prefer the Rana one. The Rana's that hot pink one, and the Calcarona's more the, that sort of tepid blue. And I think if you're going to go LUX, and you're going to go crazy, go hot pink, right? Surely. Joe Sternberg, yeah, same sort of deal. Very similar to the Tapejara in a lot of ways. I really like how the crests look in this LUX, though. I think that's pretty cool. They look like little spotlights shining on top of their head. Okay, we've also got Marodactylus, which looks awesome. Whoa, okay, calm down. Dum dum. It's really interesting to me that all of them are split between the blues and the pinks. Now, I don't know if that's something Kinda has done, or if all the dinosaur skins in the game have a number somewhere, or like have a piece of information somewhere that says this is where this skin splits into 2 parts, and that's what the LUX skins play off. I don't really know how that would work, but wow, you're crazy. It kind of looks like a skeleton though, which is pretty cool. It's got even this like bony effect down the back and stuff like that. It kind of looks a little skeletal, which is pretty awesome. And finally, Sungaripterus, or New Boy. Well, I say New Boy, it's quite a while ago now. I can't help it. Alright, pretty chill for the Sungaripterus. It's actually quite a nice one. You could integrate this into your park and not feel too crazy about it. Wait, that was rubbish. Look, let's just zoom back in there. Lovely stuff. Right, next up then. Quite excited about this set. Let's check out the aquatics. Very ominous Mosasaurus there. Oh, Mosa's pretty cool actually. It's quite subtle. It's not... I love that. You can see it from above the water. So I see the sort of the light catching in the ripples of the water. It actually looks better above water than in water in some ways. It catches the light better, but yeah, it's pretty cool actually. It's not too over the top. It kind of looks like it's got some weird infection around the mouth, but you know, who doesn't? It's yeah, it's pretty sweet, the Mosa. Well done, Mosa. How do you feel? Mosa feels sexy. Right, next up on the list is a Leopleurodon. To this day, I'm unsure why the Leopleurodon exit animation goes quite as hard as it does. It's still competing with the Indominus Rex for the best exit animation in the entire game. But yeah, quite a bit less subtle than the Mosasaurus, it must be said. But still pretty cool. Do I have a viewing area here? I'm just going to stick one in. I'll figure it out eventually. There we go. Perfect. Nothing wrong with that at all. While that's building, let's check out the Elasmosaurus. Our beloved Sea Dragon is looking more Sea Dragon-y. Hopefully one day we can combine this mod with the glowing eyes mod and make it even crazier blood, you know. Although I think it is kind of crazy enough off its own volition, really. The head looks pretty awesome. I love that the spikes are proper glowing there at the top. Looks like a Koopa Trooper. Koopa? Which ones are the... Koopa Trooper is just... Which is the one with the spiky hat? It's been a long time for me, okay? Path not connected. Don't tell me my paths aren't connected. I'll connect your path in a minute, buddy boy. Ichthyosaurus. This one I did see on the preview. It looks quite nice, actually, if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's kind of beautiful actually. I could kind of see this one because it's more subtle and the pattern doesn't look quite so haphazard. It looks like an actual pattern. I could kind of see this. That looks like a, you know, a deep sea ichthyosaur. Maybe that's living at the bottom of the ocean swimming around. You'd kind of see that. That looks pretty cool actually. Yeah, big fan of that. Oddly enough, I'm pretty sure this is the Rana skin. Oh, this is Calcarona. I've done it wrong. No, wait, no, I haven't. Fourth Calcarona. Yeah. So in Rana, this would look even crazier, but I actually might prefer this in the blue. That looks really good, actually. Well done, Ichthy. I'm proud of you, buddy. And our final creature for today, as I say, you can, you know, go and check all these out for yourselves and check out the mod page to see a list of every single one of them. And obviously, I wasn't going to do that. That would be madness. But 15, pretty good number. Kronosaurus, our other new boy. Relatively new boy. I haven't shown any of the new boys. We've already seen the Scorpius Rex. I showed you that the other day, so... Yeah, again, with the Kronosaurus, same kind of deal. You could kind of buy it, you know. It doesn't look super over-the-top crazy to the point that you wouldn't see it. You could kind of see this as a deep-sea creature kind of thing, again, where it's bioluminescent. Looks really cool. Well done, Chrono. Still one of my favourite marine creatures in the game. Absolute beauty. I love that it actually is it catches on the light like that. You get those lovely light rings. I just want to have a little nip down here. Ah! See, that's pretty awesome, actually. You got to see them more clearly. Yeah, that's great. I really like that, actually. I can't lower this because it's not connected. Who cares? There you go. There's our bioluminescent tide pool sort of thing. The Elasmosaurus is mental. It proper stick. Look at the Elasmo compared to all the... That's two different creatures. Leopleurodon there. Deep sea Elasmosaurus there. Leopleurodon there. And the Elasmosaurus is just insane looking. It looks like a glow stick. Last thing I want to do, I'm going to quickly shovel over to daytime. I don't know what shovel means in this context, but it means move. Okay, daytime. I think they're all going to still glow. Oh, I tell you what. I mean, some of them, like the Spino, looks downright normal, actually. It actually seems to glow more on the shadow side, which is pretty cool. One of the things with the others... One of the things these LUX skins have that the Parasaurolophus don't is that you can see the colour and you can see a little bit of that effect in the daytime as well. I don't know how Frontier did it, where they made it sort of these boring brown, greeny colours in the daytime, and then at night they become super luxe and super shiny. I don't know if we know how to do that. I don't know if the modding community knows how to do that, but that would obviously be really cool for like one-off special ones, because I think it is a little bit more special when you can't see that lux effect in the daytime. It's not there at all, and then night comes and bioluminescence turns on. Regardless, however, it's got to say, this is a fantastic mod. Like I say, you can pick and choose exactly which dinosaurs you want, or you can install the whole hog. And if you wanted to just have a bunch of normal dinosaurs, this is only taking away 2 of your skin patterns anyway, so you could definitely still do that. Very tempted to play around with this. It should also put an end to the sort of the typical Lux mods, because at the end of the day, they're all here. Obviously, people can do some special ones, like we saw the golden Indoraptor, and the really cool Coelophysis. Just as a highlight, you know, those were really good ones that had that little extra work put in, changing the colours and stuff like that. So hopefully both mods can coexist, but yeah, it looks fantastic. Really cool stuff. Hope you enjoyed the video. Throw me a like down below if you did. Definitely go give some love to Kyna and to Wonders GTA over on the Nexus mod page. Download the mod. Let me know what you think. Go check out the page. Come back here and tell me which was your favourite in the selection. There is so many dinosaurs to take a look at. Let me know which ones you like, and let me know which ones you liked in this video. Thank you very much for joining me. I'll see you lovely folks very soon. Cheers, much love as always. Bye-bye.
Reaching out.